You read the title, you saw the intro. Today we're gonna be making a Vtuber model for Ringo. Now, I wanted to show you first me drawing the model, but I forgot to freaking record it, so I have this image showing all the layers. So, the next part of the video was going to be the footage of me rigging the model, and don't worry, we'll still get that, because despite me fully rigging the model, with the footage being misaligned and not showing half of the screen, I had a bunch of technical difficulties, and that led to the model being completely deleted after I finished it all. So now you get to see the proper footage of me rigging it for the second time. Oh my god! So after such a terrible start, a banana snack break, and a good night rest, I restarted the rigging. Just heads up, this is in no way a tutorial, just a video showing a gift project I made for an artist I like. So, I started by rigging the eyes. It was pretty simple, all things considered, but I still struggled due to the line art of the eyes being so round and chunky, which made it very crunchy when I tried to squish it into shape. What am I saying? The pupil movement was a breeze though, and I was done with them pretty quickly. Originally I was gonna do an eye smile, but it kept getting messed up, so I think somewhere along the way I just deleted it. I may go back and restore it though, we'll see. I also made sure to add eye widening in the rigging, making sure to make it look almost scared when you widen your eyes. Just a fun thing I noticed VTubers tend to have, so I added it. While rigging the eyes was easy enough, copy and pasting and flipping it to the other side was hell. It kept getting messed up and getting off-centered, which I had to manually fix, so, that was fun. Now, this is not my first time attempting to rig a model, but this is the first time I actually finished it. So, despite everything, I think I did a pretty good job for the first time, if I say so myself. Also, side note, despite being really difficult and very frustrating making it, the accomplishment of making a full model really did feel absolutely incredible, and I low-key very recommend for anyone interested to try and make one themselves. Life2D has a free version, which is the one I used, and if you don't know, that's the program for making 2D VTuber models, so you don't even have to pay. You can also use Blender to make a 3D one, but I have less experience with that, so I couldn't tell you if it's easier. I guess it's up to you. But either way, go try it out. It's a really beautiful art form that I don't really see get utilized enough, and I may actually make a VTuber version of my Sona one day, so stick around to see that. Achieving a 3D effect was a bit easier than I expected, especially because I used an underfill layer, which basically means that instead of regular line art, I filled in the lines, making it into a solid shape so I can clip the color onto it. It did mean I had to make more layers, but it was such a simple model, it didn't make things too difficult. But if you're making a more difficult model, I recommend using this method very sparingly. More often than not, layers should be merged down to prevent overexerting your computer. Also, you may notice that in the time-lapse there isn't a left leg and arm, and that's because I'm going to be copy-pasting them later on, like the eyes, so I won't have to completely re-rig them. Another tip that I have is that for simple models, try to use blend shape when doing the X and Ys for the eyes, so you won't have to manually adjust the rigging when you're done. The X and Y for the body was a bit more complicated for me to figure out, but I got there eventually, especially with the underfill making it easier to achieve the 3D effect with the shadows. Along with moving the shadows on the shirt and the legs truly helped make it feel like the character is moving. And if Ringo does happen to watch this video, then first of all, hi, I just want to say your videos are amazing and very funny. And second of all, feel free to DM me on Instagram, the link is in my description, for me to send you the files for the model, for free of course, this is a gift after all. And if Ringo doesn't end up watching this video, this is also okay, I don't expect them to even care or watch this silly little fan project. And if you aren't Ringo and still watching this video, thank you for watching this far. I really appreciate it, and I would appreciate it even more if you like or subscribe, YouTube things, I'm sorry, I need to boost my channel somehow. But anyway, back to the video. I want to thank Clover Mumu on YouTube for making such a well done tutorial on rigging simpler models. It's very detailed and slow for beginners. I heavily relied on it when making this for the first time. It made my life so much easier and a little bit less miserable. If you need any tips or help on making simpler models, go to that video. It is so good and so well done. One regret I do have while making this model is making the pupils a bit too big. It makes it look a bit too cutesy, which isn't particularly a bad thing, it just isn't my thing. It does look fine though when they're looking from side to side, so I guess it's not too bad. I hope you guys are enjoying the more consistent uploads. I've been trying to keep them consistent at least. Tell me if you want me to post on a specific day though, because I'm not sure if to just post them when they're done or after a specific amount of time passes between each upload. Also, let me know in the comments if you think I should do this again for a different Vtuber. This was interesting to make, and I think making another model with a bit more experience will be fun. I do wonder if you guys would be more interested in seeing more differently styled videos like this, like videos where I don't just draw but like make more artsy stuff in general. Would you guys be interested in something like this? Now that we're nearing the end of the video, let me just say that despite this model being an uphill battle to make, I still really enjoyed it. I think VTubing, like I said, is a really unique and special kind of art form, and models can get to such level of detail I will never understand how people are able to achieve. It's truly incredible and I really love it. Truly, props to all Life 2D artists. You guys are awesome. Rigging the body was pretty straightforward, so I don't have a lot to say, so I'm sorry for the rambling. As I was finishing the X and Y movements, I also made sure to add a breathing parameter, and within it I made a slight movement in the leaf. So as the model is breathing, automatically the leaf will move alongside it. Then it was just touching up some things, making sure everything is working smoothly, you know, all the basic stuff, and I was practically done. I hope you guys like this model. I'll do a final reveal of the movements at the end, but until then just enjoy the time-lapse. Please go check out Clover's channel when you're done with this video. She has a lot of incredible models that she has done, and I would love for you guys to show her some love. She's just really awesome. And I am done. This was a heck of a journey. Thank you till staying till the end. I really appreciate it. I'm also glad you guys seem to enjoy the previous two videos. I worked hard on them and I'm really happy you guys seem to like them.